What's going on, Niner fans? The news just keeps coming, and it's rolling out. The 49ers, there's a little bit more information regarding Brock Purdy's contract, and we're going to talk about it. Mike Garafolo of the NFL Network just broke this story about 20 minutes ago. According to Mike Garafolo, and the insiders, NFL Network insiders, a part of Brock Purdy's 5-year, $265 million contract extension, he has received a full no trade clause for the duration of the deal. For the 5 years on the contract, there's a no trade clause. Like, he can't be traded unless he wants to be traded. They're giving him control of his future. He gets financial security. It is crazy. They're showing you that they trust Brock Purdy. This is their guy. This is the franchise. They got the keys to the Jeep, keys to the Lambo. They're like, yo, Brock, you're our guy. Here it is. We're going to give you a big contract. We're going to give you the raise you wanted, and we're going to give you security and control of your future. Like, bro, if they're like, there's trade talks, he has to approve it now. If he wants to be traded, he could be traded, right? If he could say, hey, look, man, I got that no trade clause. You can waive me. You can waive that and trade it. He has complete control. Like, that is an unbelievable addition to this contract. Like, this new wrinkle that just came out, it's actually big news if you think about it, because I mean, he truly is the franchise, right? Like, there would have been outs, right? 5 years, $265 million, $53 million. This is their guy. They have kind of locked themselves in. Not kind of. They have locked themselves in with Brock Purdy, whether you like it or not. And this is it. This is their, this is basically showing them, you're our guy. We love you. There's not going to be any QB controversy. There's not going to be any QB drama. You're the guy. We're not going to trade you. Wow. What's good, man? Happy Sunday. When was the last time a Niner player has been given a no trade clause? That's a great question. You know what? Let's look it up. Last 49er player with a no trade clause. I don't even know. Most recent, obviously, Brock Purdy. Jesus, man. Brandon Ayuk. No, not him. This Brandon Ayuk. He does not have a no trade clause. Wow. Christian McCaffrey, I believe, might be the other player with the no trade clause. I think Christian McCaffrey has a no trade clause, according to this article I found. So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of rare. The 49ers don't just hand out no trade clauses like anything. So, what's going on, man? What do you guys think? How are we feeling? Happy Sunday. This is a crazy offseason. Like, there's literally no drama. And now the 49ers are saying, we don't want any more QB drama. Like, let's think about that for a second. Like, let's talk about the 49ers, right? Jimmy Garoppolo. You had Trey Lance. You had, before, Colin Kaepernick, Alex Smith. There's been so much QB drama over the years. And now Brock's the guy. There's no drama. Everybody, there's people out there, oh, Mac Jones. My boy Larry Krueger. Mac Jones, he's going to put competition. Bro, he's not. He's not going to put any competition. You know what I mean? But this shows you that the 49ers have an amount, an immense. This shows you, like, they have so much faith and confidence in Brock Purdy, man. That's crazy. Brock Purdy gets a huge vote of confidence. At 25 years old, he got 5 years on this contract, no trade clause. He is here for the prime of his career. Wow. There's, like, no drama. The contract's done early. This is unlike the 49ers of the last several years. It's just unbelievable. Whew. I mean, there's been some no trade clauses with some of these quarterbacks, right? But it's just not always the case, right? Especially with this big money, you never know. Like, a lot of teams don't want to be tied down to a quarterback, especially in the drafts when there's, like, generational quarterbacks coming out. 49ers are saying, nope, we're tired of the issues, the drama. Let's get it done, and let's lock into our guy. So it does show you that they believe, like, the locker room is going to be like, all right, this is our guy. The team believes in him. We believe in him. I think it's good from that standpoint. But, wow, unbelievable. This is actually huge, developing situation for the 49ers. Huge breaking news for the 49ers with their quarterback. Like, it was big when Brock signed. going from Mr. Irrelevant to Mr. 265. And now they're saying, look, we love you. You're not going anywhere. So Jimmy G must be mad, says AJ. Yeah. Steven says Purdy wants to be everything for the Niner fans and the organization to give us the 6. He's a hard worker, man. It's unbelievable. There's so much stuff like out there that, man, there's just so many stats about Purdy and his contract and like how much money he's made. It's just crazy. Like he has really just made an unbelievable story. Like, the story is great, but it's even bigger than what a lot of people can think of. Look at this. Brock Purdy will be paid $213 million more than the 23 other Mr. Irrelevants taken since the 2001 NFL draft. Like, this guy's making so much more money than all the Mr. Irrelevants, put together. The largest contract of any Mr. Irrelevant before this deal was a 5-year, $14 million deal. $14 million, 5-year deal. It was a kicker, Ryan Suckup, in 2011, a former Bucks kicker. Like, it's crazy. The amount of money Brock's making as the Mr. Irrelevant is just insane. And it's like a story, underdog story, right? They'll probably make a movie if he wins a Super Bowl. They'll probably make a movie if they don't win a Super Bowl, because the story is so, heartwarming. The underdog story for real. And he's made all this money. He was doubted against in every aspect of his career, and now he's shining above. But he has to continue to prove himself, and now he has no trade clause. If he wins a Super Bowl, like, this is an instant movie, like an instant movie that they got to film. And it's crazy that he's making all this money, and he came from like nothing. And now the no trade clause. So shout out to Brock, man. Gotta love it. I mean, I got respect. People won't like him. There's people that hate him. There's people that love him. Well, regardless of your stance on him, you got to respect. You got to have like some type of respect for the guy. Because, I mean, he just shows you that people come into this league, right? They could be highly touted. They could be everybody rooting for them and everybody thinking they're going to be the greatest player in the league, Hall of Famer, and they fall flat on their face, just a absolute bust. And then you got guys like Brock Purdy where nobody believes in them. They don't think they're going to be worth a blood nickel. They're going to be worth nothing. They're going to be worth nothing. And then here he comes, and he becomes one of the better players in the league. It's an unbelievable story, man. And it just teaches you, don't give up. Chase your dreams. Keep your head up. Keep grinding. Whatever you believe that you can achieve, you can, as long as you, prepare, work hard, and you continue to believe in your mind. But it's a big grind he's had to do, and it's unbelievable. Just never gave up. So Andy says, time to get that Purdy jersey. Yes, sir. We already got it on lock. We ordered it this weekend. I ordered a little Purdy jersey. Got me a Jacob Fatu shirt. Fatu. Had to get some new merch. New season. Had to spend some money. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And, we got tickets to Money in the Bank. Spend a little money this weekend. So there you go. Purdy locked in, man. Smitty is the dark cloud in our silver lining. Yeah. We're going to be live with them. The Quad Box wants to go live tonight, so we'll go live on Instagram after this. AJ says, this tells you Kyle is comfortable with him, and plus the organizations have a great respect for Purdy, 100%. This is Kyle's guy. Like, he found his quarterback for the 49ers. Like, this is their franchise. He's the franchise. They used to call Jimmy Garoppolo the franchise. Scratch that. Brock Purdy is the actual franchise. Locked in, no trade clause. Like, this is their guy. Wild. David McNiner. What's good, McNiner? What's good, my boy David? He says, Purdy just finished his 3rd season. He will get better, and 2 years from now, this contract will be a bargain. Cap goes up every year. You're right, because in 2 years, Mahomes and those guys are going to get their next contract extension, right? The new wave of contracts are coming up, right? Joe Burrow got paid. Josh Allen got paid. But then you got guys like Patrick Mahomes are going to get paid. And, JD5 is going to have to get paid, right? His extension. There's going to be new quarterbacks getting paid that haven't got their extension or are on a next set of extensions like Patrick Mahomes. So absolutely, in a few years, this contract's going to be like bargain basements. Like, oh, Brock Purdy, 55, 50 million, 53. It's going to be like nothing. But right now, people are, because he's in that top bracket range. But he deserves it. If you look at what he's done over the last couple of years, you can expect him to get better. He's 25. He's only 25. And not only that, look at the other quarterbacks that are getting paid around his age or his level, right? You got Trevor Lawrence, you got Tua, some of these quarterbacks, how are they getting paid? but that's the market. He's better than them, so he deserves that money. And he's beaten won more playoff games than most of them. And you're right, he should get better. 25 years old, should be able to grow a little bit. So, oh yeah, there's a bunch of Seattle fans. I saw that on Twitter. I was gonna say something. I was like, I don't have nothing nice to say. I'm not gonna say it. But I saw he looked kind of goofy, and he was like, "Oh, Brock Purdy got, bro. I can't wait." I kept it. I kept the receipt. So with this later in the season, when Seattle beats or when Seattle gets beaten by the Niners, when the 49ers beat Seattle, your boys posted that, 100%. So, yeah. Julius says Fatu is unfortunately a Raiders fan, but he's representing North Cal though. Yada Of course, I know he's Raiders, but I love Fatu. He's good. Those Seahawks fans are silly. We got the broom as the setup in the back. Why do I got my broom here? I was cleaning today. We did a lot of cleaning today. We did a lot of work today. I've been busy this week, but today I actually had a day off. This is like the first day off I had in probably 2 weeks. I've been so busy with my other job and everything. Busy. So I actually had a day to do. I did nothing today. I did laundry and cleaning. I had to catch up on house stuff, on adulting. And luckily me, Fred Warner news came out and this Brock Purdy news came out. So I wasn't running around and, trying to be everywhere. It's just kind of nice, relaxing, watch some movies, watch some TV, did some laundry, and watched Game 7. That was a debacle. But see, good vibe, man. I'm excited. It was a good Sunday. And the good news from Brock Purdy, blessed us. And the good news from Fred Warner, right, that he's going to get signed soon is blessed us. So good day, good weekend. This was a Purdy good weekend, if you ask me. A Purdy good weekend. And you know what? If you ask me, the vibes have been really good this offseason. Now, made a post about it. And then I saw somebody on Twitter, I think Al Sacco from 49ers Web Zone. I love the guy. I think he's a cool, he's a great guy. He does good work for them. But he got mad. He's like, "Man, why is everybody taking victory laps over the 49ers offseason? I don't get it. We still have holes and stuff." Yeah, okay. The team's still not perfect. The team's not perfect. There's still some question marks, right? You have a young team, a very young team, and we don't know if they're going to be able to ride the distance, right, on these young players back. And then you got questions on the O-line. But this is what I said. I want to pull this up because this was a good little thread here. Because, yeah, there are fans that are not hyped up like me and you, right? Like he said, the victory laps for the 49ers off seasons that are happening right now are crazy to me. He says, still so many questions relying on rookies, age, injuries. Extensions and coaching changes are great, but this offseason will be determined by what the draft class becomes. And he put thoughts. And my thought was, a lot of people were taking shots at him like, you're being negative. I said, yeah, definitely still some question marks, as you pointed out. But I think the excitement comes from the fact that there's no contract drama, right? And more focus on getting back to the game. They're going to be able to focus on ball, right? They don't have any nasty contract drama looming into training camp. And that's huge, right? And then I said there seemed to be a dark cloud hanging over the team last offseason, which is a stark contrast to this offseason. Last year, it was gloomy. After the Super Bowl, everybody was sad. You had the Super Bowl hangover. You had injury. You had Brandon Ayuk crying about his contract. You had Trent Williams crying about his contract. And it bled into this. It bled into the season, right? We talked about this earlier. It bled into the season. Like the season was bad because it's just dark cloud. You had Ricky Persall getting shot. You had Charvarius Ward's son child got killed. His daughter died. Like Trent Williams lost the child. Like it was a horrible season, and it started with the offseason. So yeah, that's why people are excited. It's more positive, right? And I said the issues fans wanted them to address were addressed for the most part. Like, yeah, they didn't address the O-line maybe as good as they could have, but they addressed the special team, the defensive coordinator, the special teams coordinator. They added defensive linemen. They extended Kittle. They extended, Brock Purdy. They're going to extend Fred Warner. Like, what else do you want this team to do? They did everything the fans want. They brought in 2 fucking kickers for a couple. They brought in 2 kickers. So it was a good offseason. That's why I'm excited, and I hope that's why you guys are excited. Like, yeah, we had a 6-win season last year, but things are up. There's no drama. So, whew. Yeah. Julia says, it's funny how non-Niner fans don't like the contract. Must mean deep down, they're all Niner fans. AJ says, let the Seahawks fan talk all the crap they want. Who's their QB? Last time Darnold beat the Niners, was because of blown defense coverage. I think the last time Darnold beat, come on, man, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, you really gonna hang your hat on Sam Darnold? I can't wait till we crush that, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. Brock Purdy contract, no trade clause. I think it's good news. It shows that the team has faith in him, and they absolutely believe in their franchise quarterback. That's it. Bottom line, gives him control of his future, and it's a huge sign of respect from the 49ers to their new franchise quarterback, Brock Purdy. So that's it. Good news. Hell of a weekend. Again, if there's any more news, you know your boy's going to be back. I love you guys. Have a good night. We'll be live on Instagram in a few minutes. We'll debate it. We'll talk about it all night until you guys get tired of us. You guys have a good rest of your night. I love you. Go Niners.